Retired soldiers, what was something that you saw or experienced that you never shared with anyone? I was deployed to a place called the Triangle of Death in Iraq. We had been there for 6 months with a lot of intense fighting and were set to rotate to southern Iraq in a much less active spot. We were set to be replaced by the 502nd IR, part of the 101st Airborne. They had been a large part of the initial invasion of Iraq against Saddam's forces, but this was 2005 and was a much different war. When you transition units in the military, there is a period where you integrate where you show the incoming unit your current operations. I happened to be at an outpost by one of 2 remaining bridges across the Euphrates River when this started. We tried to caution them, show them the ropes, but they didn't want to listen to any of us. They kept saying we have a destiny along with other hyper-aggressive statements. They didn't even seem to see the people here as human beings. They were just like, we're going to mess this place up. Across the street from this particular outpost was an Iraqi guy and his family who owned the small farm around the outpost. They had been really good to us, pointing out IEDs on roads as well as running and grabbing us food and supplies when we couldn't get any. For example, our supply truck was destroyed by an IED one time, so all we had were MREs to eat. We talked to the farmer and gave him a shopping list and money, and he bought us food at the local marketplace. He was a great guy and did stuff like that for us all the time. We took the 502nd guys on a foot patrol and the farmer came out of his house, greeting us as he usually did, making his way towards us. We waved and started talking to him. When he went to shake the hand of one of the 502nd privates, the private just hauled off and punched him in the mouth, shouting distasteful remarks. Our platoon sergeant restrained him and sent him back to the outpost with my sergeant and I to escort him while he tried to placate the farmer. We took that private to his sergeant, who congratulated him. When our platoon sergeant got back, he tore them a new one, but they didn't seem to care. I wasn't privy to the conversation between my platoon sergeant and his, but it didn't seem to have any impact either. Their attitude persisted until we finally left for our new location. They took the life of that farmer's family a few months after we left and did things to his daughter. As if this wasn't enough, a few months prior to this, I had been injured when my truck rolled over during a firefight. I was the gunner, maybe 200 meters from where the event took place. I had to be medevaced to Baghdad, where I recovered for a few weeks. When the truck rolled over, I lost my wallet in the dirt out there in what we called Iraqi moon dust, which is a powdery silt type soil you find all over. Flash forward to a week or 2 after the event with the farmer's family took place. I receive a package from Sergeant Green. It's my wallet, mailed March 12, 2006, the same day as the event with the farmer. I recognize it's highly unlikely it happened just like this, but I can't help but wonder if they found my wallet on their way to commit the act, or even if they mailed it just before it happened. I'm not a religious person, but I like to think that it was perhaps the universe's way of trying to remind them of the front seat, back seat period with our unit, where we had a simple message for them: treat people with respect and like human beings. It is all they want. I still have the wallet. It reminds me of the farmer and his family. I can't help but wonder if maybe we had been more focused on getting our message across to that 502nd group if this could have been avoided. Maybe we were in too much of a hurry to leave for safer territory that we neglected something that might have made a difference.